Have you ever felt that crushing fatigue, where no matter how much you rest, your body still feels heavy? Or maybe your vision gets blurry, your mind foggy, and you wonder if this is just getting older? The truth is, it's not just age. These are red flags of high blood sugar silently wearing down your heart, brain, and kidneys day after day without you realizing it. And here's the scary part. Every spike and crash adds to the damage, making diabetes harder to control the longer you wait. But the good news is, lowering blood sugar fast doesn't have to mean more pills, injections, or expensive treatments. Science shows that natural ways to lower blood sugar, simple foods, daily habits, and easy remedies can bring your numbers down quickly and safely. In today's video, I'll share the 3 best natural ways to drop blood sugar fast. No pills, no insulin, just practical, research-backed methods anyone can follow. You'll learn how each method works in your body, when to use it, and how it can help restore your energy, focus, and balance. Stay with me until the end, because the last method is the most powerful for lowering blood sugar naturally, and it's one most people overlook. Before we get started, I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge with blood sugar right now? Cravings, constant tiredness, or those scary spikes after meals? Share your story in the comments, because your experience could help someone else on this journey. 1. The hidden dangers of high blood sugar. High blood sugar isn't something that just shows up in your lab tests. It's something your body feels every single day. Maybe it's that tiredness that never goes away, the sudden mood swings, or the foggy brain that makes it hard to stay focused. These aren't random signs of aging. They're your body's way of warning you that sugar is building up in your blood. And over time, it can do silent but serious damage. Here's what actually happens. When you constantly eat sugary or highly processed foods, your blood glucose spikes. At first, your pancreas works overtime, releasing insulin to try to keep things in balance. But the more often this happens, the less sensitive your cells become. That's what we call insulin resistance, the starting point of type 2 diabetes. And even before that diagnosis, the damage has already begun. Excess sugar inflames your arteries, stiffens your blood vessels, and slowly harms your eyes, nerves, kidneys, and even your brain. Studies even link long-term high blood sugar to memory loss and higher risk of Alzheimer's disease. But here's the part that gives hope. You are not powerless. Countless patients have been able to lower their blood sugar naturally. Not by adding more medications, but by making small but strategic changes in daily habits. Science proves that the right foods, hydration, and lifestyle choices can bring blood sugar down within hours, not weeks. And once you start feeling the difference, clearer energy, sharper focus, a lighter body, you'll realize this isn't just about preventing diabetes, it's about reclaiming your life. So let's begin with the very first natural remedy. One of the simplest yet most powerful changes you can make starting today. 2. The impact of food choices. When it comes to blood sugar, one of the biggest game changers is what's sitting on your plate. It may sound simple, but the foods you choose each day can either keep your glucose stable or send it skyrocketing. And for many people, those constant spikes are the reason they feel drained, gain weight without explanation, or find themselves craving sugar just hours after eating. Here's why this happens. Refined carbs like white bread, sugary snacks, or even that innocent morning cereal break down into sugar almost instantly. Your blood sugar shoots up, forcing your pancreas to pump out insulin. At first, your body handles it, but over time, this constant stress leads to insulin resistance. And that's when the cycle really kicks in. More cravings, more overeating, more exhaustion. But here's the powerful truth. You can break this cycle with smarter food choices. Replacing simple carbs with low glycemic options like whole grains, legumes, and colorful vegetables helps slow down sugar absorption. Pairing carbs with protein, fiber, or healthy fats, like having brown rice with beans and salad, creates a natural break for your blood sugar. Even small changes, like swapping soda for water or cooking with fresh ingredients instead of packaged sauces, can dramatically lower your daily glucose load. I've seen patients transform their energy levels just by learning to read food labels and avoiding hidden sugars in processed foods. The joy on their faces when they realize they can feel lighter, more focused, and more in control. It's proof that change is possible without drastic diets. Every mindful food choice is an act of protecting your future self, one meal at a time. And this is just the beginning. Because while food choices play a critical role, there's another natural method that works hand in hand with diet and can lower your blood sugar even faster. 3. The role of visceral fat. For many people, the hardest part isn't just the food or the numbers on a test. It's looking in the mirror and noticing that stubborn belly fat that never seems to go away. But here's the thing. This isn't just about appearance. That belly fat, known as visceral fat, is actually sitting deep inside your body, wrapped around your liver, pancreas, and other vital organs. And that's what makes it so dangerous. Here's why it matters. Visceral fat doesn't just sit there quietly. It interferes with how your organs work, especially your pancreas, the organ responsible for producing insulin. Over time, this fat pumps out inflammatory chemicals that make your body resistant to insulin. The result? Your blood sugar stays high, your cravings get worse, and you feel trapped in a cycle of fatigue and weight gain that feels impossible to escape. But here's the hope you need to hear. Visceral fat is not permanent. Studies show that when people start eating balanced meals, moving their bodies regularly, and improving sleep quality, this harmful fat begins to shrink. And as it goes down, insulin sensitivity improves, blood sugar levels drop, and energy naturally comes back. I've seen countless patients who, after losing even a small amount of belly fat, suddenly had sharper focus, more stamina, and far fewer blood sugar swings. Think of it this way. Every step you take, every night of proper rest, every choice to eat whole foods instead of processed ones, is like telling your body, "I'm ready to heal." The transformation isn't just physical. It's emotional, too. Because once you start breaking free from visceral fat, you're not only lowering your blood sugar, you're protecting your future heart, brain, and life itself. And now that we've uncovered the hidden danger of belly fat and how it fuels blood sugar problems, let's move to the final natural method, one that ties everything together and can supercharge your progress even faster. 4. The power of hydration. When most people think about lowering blood sugar, they focus on food or exercise. But there's a quiet, often overlooked tool sitting right in front of us: water. Something as simple as drinking enough water can make a big difference in how your body handles glucose. Here's why hydration matters. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes more concentrated. That means the sugar floating around in your bloodstream appears higher, putting more stress on your kidneys and your pancreas. On the other hand, when you stay hydrated, your body can flush out excess glucose through urine more effectively. It's like giving your system a gentle rinse, helping it run smoother and lighter. The main content is clear. Consistent hydration supports kidney function, improves metabolism, and reduces those confusing moments when your brain mistakes thirst for hunger. Have you ever reached for a snack only to realize later that what you really needed was just a glass of water? This small shift can reduce unnecessary sugar intake, calm cravings, and keep blood sugar from spiking. Even better, drinking water before meals helps slow down how quickly food turns into glucose, giving your body more control. Unsweetened teas like green tea or herbal infusions can also support hydration, but it's crucial to avoid sodas and store-bought juices that only add to the problem. I've seen people feel lighter, more energized, and more in control of their blood sugar simply by creating a habit of carrying a water bottle and sipping throughout the day. It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful. Every glass of water you drink isn't just hydration. It's an act of care for your body and your future health. And now that we've uncovered the role hydration plays in lowering blood sugar, let's move toward the final piece of the puzzle: bringing all three natural methods together into a simple, daily routine you can start today. 5. The importance of sleep. When people think about controlling blood sugar, they often look at diet or exercise first. But there's another piece of the puzzle that's just as powerful, and most of us overlook it: sleep. Yes, something as simple as getting enough rest at night can completely change how your body handles sugar. Here's why sleep matters so much. During deep sleep, your body resets itself. Hormones like insulin and cortisol are balanced, giving your cells the chance to respond properly to glucose. But when sleep is short or broken, those hormones get out of rhythm. Your insulin sensitivity drops, which means your blood sugar stays higher for longer. At the same time, your hunger hormones spike, making you crave sweets and refined carbs. Even a few nights of poor sleep can raise blood sugar levels, even in people who don't have diabetes yet. The good news is that you can change this pattern by creating a sleep-friendly environment, turning off screens before bed, keeping your room dark and quiet, and sticking to a consistent schedule. You give your body the rest it's begging for. Patients who commit to better sleep often notice more stable energy, fewer cravings, and a smoother blood sugar curve throughout the day. And here's the emotional truth: sleep isn't laziness, it's medicine. It's the body's natural repair system. Every good night's sleep is like telling your pancreas, your heart, and even your brain, "I'm protecting you." When you think of it that way, sleep becomes not just a habit, but an act of self-care and love for your future. Now that we've uncovered the hidden link between rest and blood sugar, let's bring all these natural remedies together: food, hydration, fat control, and sleep, into one powerful routine you can start using right away. Sometimes the hardest part of living with high blood sugar isn't just the numbers, it's the daily weight it places on your mind and body. If you feel that too, I invite you to pause and share one word in the comments that reflects your current state, whether it's hope, tired, or even healing. Your story, your struggle, or your small victories might be the comfort someone else needs today. We are building a circle of compassion here, where no one has to walk this path alone. And if you'd like deeper guidance, you'll find some trusted resources linked below in the description. Tools that may support you on this journey toward balance and peace. 6. The benefits of physical activity. When it comes to lowering blood sugar, sometimes the most effective medicine isn't found in a pill bottle. It's in the way you move your body. Many people think exercise has to be intense or time-consuming, but the truth is, even the simplest forms of movement can have a big impact. Here's why. When you move, your muscles act like sponges, soaking up glucose from your blood and using it for energy. This lowers your blood sugar naturally, without putting extra pressure on insulin. Even a short walk after a meal, a few minutes of stretching, or climbing the stairs instead of taking the elevator can make a noticeable difference. Over time, these small bursts of movement improve insulin sensitivity, making your body more efficient at controlling sugar levels. The main content is powerful. Regular physical activity doesn't just burn calories. It helps reduce visceral fat, lowers stress hormones like cortisol, and strengthens your heart and circulation. Patients who add just 20-30 minutes of daily walking often report more stable energy, fewer sugar spikes, and even better sleep. It's proof that you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Your own body is enough. But beyond the science, there's something deeper here. Movement gives you back control. Each step, each stretch, is a reminder that you are not powerless against high blood sugar. Many people describe a sense of freedom after building this habit. The freedom to enjoy meals without constant fear. The freedom to feel their body working with them instead of against them. And here's the climax. Exercise doesn't just change your numbers, it changes your life. Imagine finishing dinner, taking a gentle walk, and knowing that in those moments, your body is actively lowering your blood sugar and protecting your future. That's the kind of medicine no prescription can match. Now that we've seen how movement can work like a natural blood sugar regulator, let's move to the final section, where we tie all three methods together into a clear plan you can start today. 7. Managing stress. When we think about blood sugar, we usually picture food, exercise, or medication. But there's another factor quietly influencing your numbers every single day: stress. And the truth is, stress may be the most underestimated driver of high blood sugar. Here's why. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol's job is to give you quick energy for fight or flight. That means it tells your liver to release glucose into your blood. If this happens once in a while, it's not a big deal. But when stress becomes chronic, like the constant pressure from work, finances, or even family responsibilities, your blood sugar stays elevated. Over time, this wears down your pancreas, increases insulin resistance, and keeps you stuck in a harmful cycle. But the hopeful truth is that you don't need to live trapped in that cycle. Simple stress-reducing practices like deep breathing, meditation, prayer, journaling, or even just walking outside in the fresh air can lower cortisol within minutes. Patients who create small daily rituals to manage stress often notice more stable energy, fewer cravings for sweets, and even better sleep. And when your stress goes down, your blood sugar often follows. The emotional piece here is powerful. Stress doesn't just hurt your numbers, it steals your peace. Reclaiming calm in your day, even for just 10 minutes, is like telling your body, "I'm safe. I don't need to stay in fight or flight." That one choice gives your pancreas and your entire system the chance to rest and reset. And here's the high point. Managing stress doesn't just lower blood sugar, it creates a ripple effect across your whole life. You'll find yourself making healthier food choices, sleeping deeper, and moving with more energy. It's not just science, it's freedom. Now that we've uncovered how stress directly fuels high blood sugar and how simple practices can reverse it, let's move to the conclusion, where we tie all three natural remedies together into one clear, life-changing message. 8. The role of fiber and protein. When it comes to lowering blood sugar, sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest adjustments on your plate. One of the simplest but most powerful shifts is adding more fiber and protein to your meals. Here's why. Fiber, especially soluble fiber from foods like oats, apples, beans, and lentils, slows down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. That means no more sharp spikes and crashes after meals. At the same time, fiber helps you feel full for longer, supports a healthy gut, and even aids weight management, all of which improve insulin sensitivity over time. Protein works hand in hand with fiber. When you eat protein, whether from eggs, lean meats, fish, or nuts, it slows down the digestion of carbs, keeping blood sugar more stable. Plus, protein supports muscle mass, and muscles are one of the most efficient users of glucose in the body. The main takeaway is clear. Meals built around fiber and protein don't just satisfy your hunger, they protect your blood sugar. Think of a breakfast of oatmeal topped with berries and nuts, or a dinner of grilled chicken with lentils and vegetables. These aren't just healthier options, they're tools that help your body work with you, not against you. And here's where it gets emotional. When patients make this shift, they often feel in control for the first time in years. Instead of dreading every meal, they start to enjoy food again, knowing it's nourishing them without sabotaging their health. It's not about restriction, it's about empowerment. The climax is this: by simply combining fiber and protein into each meal, you're giving your body the fuel it needs to stabilize glucose naturally. This isn't a complicated diet, it's a sustainable lifestyle that can transform your daily energy, mood, and long-term health. Now that we've uncovered how fiber and protein work as natural blood sugar stabilizers, let's move to the next strategy, one that adds another layer of protection and balance to your health journey. 9. Meal timing and circadian rhythm. Most people focus only on what they eat, but here's a secret that often gets overlooked. When you eat can be just as important. Your body follows a natural rhythm, called the circadian rhythm, and it deeply affects how your blood sugar responds to meals. Here's the science in simple terms. In the morning, your body is naturally more insulin sensitive. That means it can handle carbs more efficiently. But at night, especially late at night, the opposite happens. A carb-heavy dinner or bedtime snack can trigger bigger glucose spikes, keeping your sugar elevated for hours while you sleep. Over time, this pattern strains your pancreas and leads to higher fasting blood sugar levels. The main lesson is simple but powerful. Timing your meals can work like medicine. Eating breakfast and lunch with balanced carbs, proteins, and fiber allows your body to use glucose more effectively. Choosing a lighter, earlier dinner gives your system a chance to rest and keeps your blood sugar steady overnight. Even something as small as avoiding long gaps between meals helps prevent extreme fluctuations that leave you tired, irritable, or craving sugar. And don't forget the role of movement. After exercise, your muscles are like open doors, ready to soak up glucose. Eating a meal during this window maximizes your body's natural ability to lower sugar. The emotional piece is this. By simply respecting your body's clock, you gain back a sense of balance. Instead of fighting against your biology, you start working with it. Patients who shift their meals earlier often report feeling lighter in the mornings, more energized during the day, and less weighed down at night. It's a gentle but powerful reminder that your body wants to heal. You just need to give it the right rhythm. And here's the climax. Meal timing isn't about strict rules or starving yourself. It's about aligning your eating with the way your body was designed to function. Think of it as harmony, fueling your system when it's most capable and letting it rest when it needs to recover. Now that we've seen how timing your meals can be just as critical as what's on your plate, let's move into the final section, where we bring all of these natural strategies together into one clear, life-changing roadmap. 10. 3 natural methods to lower blood sugar fast. Sometimes, people think natural remedies are too simple to work, but the truth is, some of the most powerful tools for lowering blood sugar are sitting right in your kitchen. And they don't cost much, don't require prescriptions, and can be used starting today. Here's why these remedies matter. They work with your body's natural systems instead of forcing them. Each one helps your insulin work better, slows the release of sugar into your blood, and supports overall balance. They're not quick gimmicks. They're backed by science and real results. The first remedy is apple cider vinegar. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons of raw, unpasteurized vinegar mixed into a glass of water before a carb-heavy meal can slow down how fast those carbs turn into sugar. Not only does this reduce glucose spikes, but it also improves digestion and helps you feel full sooner, which can prevent overeating. Next, there's cinnamon tea. Brewing a simple stick of cinnamon in hot water and drinking it 30 minutes before meals has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity. Many people also find it calms their sugar cravings, making it easier to say no to sweets. On top of that, cinnamon is rich in antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect your organs from damage caused by high blood sugar. And finally, one of the most overlooked remedies, walking after meals. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light walking after eating allows your muscles to soak up glucose and use it for energy. Studies show this can lower blood sugar by up to 30%. Plus, it boosts your circulation, protects your heart, and improves insulin sensitivity over time. The beauty here is that none of these habits are extreme. They're simple, accessible, and free, or nearly free. And when patients combine them, the results can be life-changing. Imagine enjoying your favorite meal, sipping a warm cinnamon tea, and then taking a gentle walk, knowing that each of these small actions is actively lowering your blood sugar and protecting your health. And here's the climax. These 3 remedies aren't just tips, they're a roadmap to freedom. They prove you can take back control of your blood sugar without fear, without confusion, and without relying only on medication. Now that we've uncovered these natural yet powerful methods, let's bring everything together in the conclusion. A simple, hopeful message that shows how you can start living this healthier routine today. High blood sugar may feel like an invisible enemy, but you are not powerless against it. You don't need to rely only on expensive pills or injections, because, as you've just seen, natural tools like apple cider vinegar, cinnamon tea, and even a simple walk after meals can make a real difference. These aren't quick fixes. They're gentle, science-backed habits that anyone can apply, starting today. When combined with smart food choices, proper hydration, regular movement, stress relief, and restful sleep, these remedies create a powerful foundation for balance. They protect your organs, restore your energy, and give you back the clarity and peace of mind that high blood sugar often steals. And here's the truth worth holding on to. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Every small choice you make is a step toward protecting your heart, your brain, and your future. So I want to hear from you. What's one small change you'll start with today? Share it in the comments so we can support each other on this journey. And if this video gave you hope or clarity, don't forget to subscribe and join me in the next one, where we'll keep uncovering safe, natural ways to live stronger and healthier.